deaths. Earlier this week, we reported on 12 and two 13-year-olds being caught for carjacking in the East Bay. That young age has us wondering what is going on with our youth when it comes to crime. Joining me now to discuss recent trends is Dr. Joe Marshall. He's a youth advocate and the founder of Alive and Free. It's an international violence prevention organization headquartered here in San Francisco. Dr. Marshall, do we have you there? Thank you so much for joining us. I know you've been doing this work since 1987 with your organization. Talk to me just a little bit about whether or not you've seen a change in the behavior or the challenges that are facing our young people today that might cause them to be more attracted to committing to a life of crime.
I don't know that I've seen young people do these type of things before. So the crimes that they're committing aren't necessarily new. I don't think young people per se have changed. I think things around them have changed. And you know, young people watch older people. They watch the older adults, and they do copycat things. They see them smashing and grabbing, so they decide to smash and grab. I think that, you know, we've been in this COVID secluded situation for a while now. I don't think that has helped young people. You know, they haven't been in school. And I think the big thing is they haven't been able to, you know, get out and have contact with a lot of adults and talk about the issues that are going on inside of them. If you ask me, the biggest change I've seen, social media is really affecting them. And they talk about it. They will say that it's the best thing in their generation and the worst thing of their generation. And I'm talking for young people, you know, who were born since 2000, because I work with a lot of them. So they try to validate themselves through social media. They watch, and the information overload is just too much for them. And they don't have a lot of adult contacts who can help them sort through the stuff the issues that are going outside of them. And so peer pressure is always there, but now it's a lot of pressure due to social media.
Well, I know that your organization, Alive and Free, offers several different programs for our youth. You call it the Prescription to End Violence and Change Lives. I was watching some of the videos that's on your website. You talked about how young people haven't been able to speak with each other about their issues or speak out their issues. Why do you call your organization the Prescription to End Violence and Change Lives?
We got a pretty good idea what's going on with them, and we engage them in all of that stuff. You know, and when I say talking with each other, a lot of times it's like the blind talking with the blind. They don't, what they appreciate, they tell us all the time, is we talk to them about the serious stuff that they deal with in their lives. If they don't get it in school, they don't get these conversations in the school, and we care about them enough to engage them in talking about this stuff, even when they don't want to hear it. That's the main thing. We know it's there. They know it's there, but they just don't have these. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of stuff going on inside them. You know, suicide is up with a lot of these young people. They have suicidal thoughts. There's lashing out. They go get engaged and have these conversations with adults that they can trust to help guide them in the directions. They know they're not doing the right thing. It's not that they don't know it. They're just not nobody's helping them stop doing the right thing, do it.
Well, and I know your organization offers a lot of different programs for kids, financial information to help them kind of get a little bit more understanding of what they need to do to get themselves on the right foot. But I also know this isn't just a local issue. Keeping our youth alive and free is definitely something we need all across the nation and worldwide. I know you've been appointed to the National Commission on the Social Status of Black Men and Boys. What solutions do you hope to bring forward while working on that commission?
That's a real good question. We're just getting started. I'll bring certainly the experience and the work that I have. I'll bring the voices of young people to the equation. I know that, you know, the mental health is a big thing right now with these young people. I'll bring all of that, and we'll see. It's a bipartisan group. We'll see what we can come up with. I hope that we can agree on we want to make things better for them. But mostly I bring my experience and the voices of young people to the situation. And there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, the police are being cut back. Kids know that. Believe it or not, they know that. They know necessarily that, you know, you can get out. They're not going to stay in jail a long time. They also know that. So all of these things are swirling around within them, and they have conversations with each other. So yeah, if we dig down and engage the young people in these things, like I say, they're not necessarily doing the right thing, but they need a way out of doing this. And that's all we've ever done is guide people in the direction that we know they can go in, that they want to go.
Well, your website, stayaliveandfree.org. I know yesterday was Giving Tuesday, but I'm sure you guys will take donations all year round, you know, to help make sure that these programs continue to stay and thrive, and you continue to help these young folks. Dr. Marshall, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Really appreciate your insight.
Thank you, Noah. Thank you.
Thank you.